Hi everybody, and welcome to our Twinflame Tuesday. So first, before we do anything with the cards, I just want to talk about some of the energy that's going on. And excuse the super bright light in a second. The sun is coming out. Which is kind of apt, because that's kind of what is energetically happening too right now. A lot of us are finally getting into our groove and figuring out the little pocket that our souls crave to be in. And then there's some of us too that are finding out that they are definitely not where they want to be right now. And that's really hard. Those people are having to make a lot of really tough choices right now. Those of us who are stepping into our groove made the hard choices last year, or we started to anyways. So I know it's hard, guys, but we got this. It's always darkest right before the dawn, right? So speaking of which, let's just go over a little bit of what I'm going to do right now for the read, okay? So I am going to pull from the Woman Runes deck that I got from Bridget's Grove. It is by Shakina Mountain Water for the Divine and Feminine aspect. Now I'm going to refer to it as an aspect because at this point we're all close to or already embodying both aspects. Okay, so for the masculine aspect, I am going to pull from the Sacred Path Oracle deck, which I cannot for the life of me remember who makes this deck, but it is my favorite. Okay, Oracle deck. I love all my decks, honestly, but that one's special. Okay, and then for the overall energy for the union, I'm going to pull from the Earth Magic Oracle deck, which is by Stephen D. Farmer. And I totally love this deck. I use it all the time. If you've been watching my videos at all, you know that. And then just for clarifiers, I'm actually going to use a tarot deck this time too, the Astrology Answers deck. I think it's the Master Tarot by Astrology Answers. I can't remember the exact name, so I'm sorry. But I love this deck. It just is really, it's really smooth, and it's pretty good about giving clear responses. Okay, so let's just get started. I'm going to pull, let's see, move these out of the way really quick. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards for the feminine aspect, one for an action and one for a process we need to be working on. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same for the masculine aspect. And then I'm not sure how many I'm going to pull yet for the union, but we'll start here and see how it goes. Okay, so I need 2 cards, please, for the feminine aspect. Oh, there we go. That's 2. Okay, so for the action, it looks like we need to focus on attaining our wisdom and also opening up our doorway into source. Okay, so I'm going to put this one right down and see what this one is. Okay, and our action is the hearth card, which is nurturing and taking care of our home and our hearth and our family and our hearts, because right now we're going through some really vulnerable heart space as a feminine aspect. That part of all of us right now is kind of getting a big kick in the teeth at times with the emotions rolling through, okay? Now, for the masculine aspect. Okay. Get 2 cards. One for the overall energy and one for an action. Need 2 cards, please. That's too many. Oh, there's one. And one more card, please, for the action. And there we go. Okay, so for the overall energy, the masculine got returning home. Now, I know a lot of you guys are in separation, and this could be good news. For those of you that are already in union, this could also be good news. So returning home for our masculine aspect is good for all of us, because it means that our inner protector is feeling safe enough to come home and not have to be out guarding us. Okay, so that's really good for the overall energy of the masculine aspect. Okay, so for the action, the masculine got stone people. Okay, so this is about messages being received. This is also about working with crystals, if you do that at all. I don't know if any of you do any Reiki or anything like that. But this is good for that. Or it could be chakra alignment, or just that you need to get out and maybe, I don't know, hit the mountain trails or something, or go skip rocks in a pond, or it could just be something simple, whatever this means to you. But it could just be getting a message. So let's sit with those for a second. And number-wise, it looks like the feminine got 33 and 9, which comes out to 6. And the masculine aspect came out to be a 2. Okay, so together that's 8. And 8 is about coming full circle, and the infinite loop, and eternity. So let's get one card for the overall union. this one. And we got the Meadow card. Okay, so this is about sticking it out with our vulnerability. I know it's really hard right now, balancing our need to be stable with our need to reach out. When we're the most scared is really when we have the biggest breakthrough spiritually. So we really need to make sure that we are staying in our most vulnerable place. Okay. Now, let's pull a clarifier for the Meadow card for the Union. We'll get how this affects each side. So let's get one card for how the feminine aspect can best stay vulnerable or stay in her vulnerability. Okay, and we got Judgment 20. So there's the other 20. Okay, so we need to remember to stay out of judgment of ourselves and not dip back into the self-doubt, lack of self-worth loop. Okay, we finally got out of that, and we need to really, really try to stay out of it, and that means in all ways, not only for ourselves, but of others too. So we need to really keep a handle on whether or not we're having expectations that are way too high. Okay? So let's get one more for the masculine. How does he need to best clarifier for vulnerability for the masculine? Oh, we have, that's way too many. Okay, let's try this again. One clarifier, please, for the vulnerability card for the masculine aspect. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Okay, so the masculine needs to back off with the inner protector and remember where his inner calm comes from. The one who floats on top of the water and goes with it. The inner father figure. Okay, you need to come back to him. Masculine. Okay, so that's how you need to show your vulnerability, is by reminding the people around you that you love them and how much you do, and not just in words. In fact, not in words at all. You need to it needs to be shown. Okay, so the feminine side of us needs to stay out of judgment, and the masculine side of us needs to get more in touch with his emotional truth. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for today, guys, and I hope you all have a great week, and I can't wait to see you again next Tuesday for Twinflame Tuesday. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.